Good morning, good morning. We're having a nice little relaxing morning here in the workshop. Got our coffee in hand. How excited are you about today, love?
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited, honey.
What?
I'm excited.
I am so excited.
You're talking about, oh, see, I was talking about something else.
Oh, you're talking about like the work we have to do before the excitement starts.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the excitement part of the day.
We've been spending our mornings in the workshop, making coffee, trying to stay warm. It is freezing outside.
Let's be real, we're spending all of our time in the workshop. We just go to the bus to sleep now.
And to change, and to brush our teeth, which is what we're gonna go do right now. Hi, Camille. Come on, Raj. Come on, Bo. Good girl, brush your teeth. Good girl. Do you know what happened on my underwear?
Nothing.
Hey.
Stop asking me.
I gotta go commando again. So we're just working for a couple hours this morning. We got a little bit of surprise, as Katie mentioned earlier, but I just want to finish up this first layer for our retaining wall. We just have a few blocks we gotta lay down, and then we just need to let all this cement cure.
So while George's working on the bricks down there, I'm just taking care of some morning chores. So something that has been a little bit taboo and something that Jordan and I decided on very early on was that we wanted to give pieces of this land away for free. And a lot of you guys have messaged us or commented on our videos being concerned on why and how we're gonna go about doing that. So today we're gonna talk a little bit more about that.
The most recent piece of land sold over here was just over that hill over there. It was a 1/4 of an acre that was sold for $25,000. And Kayla and I gave away 3 1/4-acre pieces. One to Rodrigo, one to Kake and his family, and then one to the South African family. And we know we easily could have sectioned off those pieces and sold them for money and gotten some money out of it. But the idea of this whole thing is to not be tied to our land, for none of us to be tied to our land and to allow any of us to leave at any moment. And that's really the only reason why we've been able to get goats and get chickens, is because we know we have the support of everyone involved. And I think the person who can understand what we're talking about and value the freedom of not being tied to your land the most is Rodrigo. For those people that don't know, tell them what your life was like growing up. Like where did you spend your childhood?
Well, I spent my childhood in a farm. I was living with cows, I was living with a lot of animals and my parents.
What's the farthest you've ever traveled away from home?
The farthest?
Yeah, how many kilometers?
Dude, I don't know in kilometers, but it was right to Bocas del Toros here, not even to the beautiful place.
Maybe 100 kilometers?
Kind of 100.
That exact thing is what kind of Kaylee and I are terrified of. Yeah. When you have animals and there are animals that are relying on you.
Even like a garden. Like you can't leave your garden for more than a few days without watering it.
Unless you pay for a gardener, you hire someone to take care of that.
Right.
And for us, hiring someone to do all this and put in as much care as we have was just impossible. There's just one block left. These guys are just gonna finish it up for me. We gotta hit the road. We gotta go.
Hit the road,
we got places to be.
We got things to do. Let's go.
You're the man of the farm, bro.
Okay, bro. I will take care of it.
You look like you're on top of it right now. And we know that talking about money on YouTube can be a little taboo. We've done it a little bit before. And it's always interesting what the comment section turns into. But we want to show you why all this is so worth it for us.
This is kombucha, by the way.
Not a beer.
Not a beer.
And this is what it's all about, you guys. It's like this dream that we've had is like all coming together. Like this is exactly what we wanted to be able to do. We didn't want anything to ever hold us down. Not a farm, not a piece of land, not goats or Lola or
still be able to come and spend a couple days down at the beach, have a little getaway.
Yeah, we want to be able to still be able to see the world and travel and be with family and go wherever we want to go, do whatever we want to do at any moment. And same thing with everyone
that's going to be a part of this with us.
Yeah, we want all of them
to have the freedom that we're having right now.
And look at, we're on a private island. There's nobody here. There's no one for miles. And we're all by ourselves having a little picnic.
It is still so crazy to me that this is where we live, honey. We live here. This is our home.
We're only an hour and a half from our farm right now, and it just feels weird being here. The weather's really different. We're at a beautiful beach. I'm like, oh yeah, we're in the tropics. We're up in the mountains. It feels like
it doesn't even feel like Panama where we're at.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like
it feels like New Hampshire.
Yeah.
It feels like the mountains in New Hampshire with like a little sprinkle of jungle. And now we're here. This little island is so special. We've seen so much wildlife, insects, views,
Monkeys.
sunsets, yeah, everything.
And it's only been, what, a little more than 48 hours?
In just a couple days. It was just a couple day getaway. Yeah. Basically all that we need just to get a nice little refresh.
It was perfect.
But I will say we're missing our babies. We're missing Rodrigo, missing our goats.
Yeah.
So we're going back now in the most beautiful thing, honey.
It's only an hour and a half drive, baby.
Home sweet home, honey.
Home sweet home, baby.
I freaking love this place. Let's go see Lola.
Lola girl, come here, honey.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, bro. What's up, bro?
So, how was the trip?
Dude, I got a little sunburn.
Still in white.
Just a little red now. Sometimes all you need is just a couple days to put everything into perspective, and that's what that beach day was for us. But we spent the morning doing one of our favorite things, which is going to a coffee farm. If you guys don't know, Kaylee and I have a coffee business called The Morning Movement, and we're always sourcing different coffees from small farms, independent farms, family-owned farms that have been owned for generations. And we found one that was over in Volcan, which is on the other side of the volcano. And we're selling it right now for some coffee called Wild Ride. It's a fermented coffee. It's delicious and it's really, really different, which is why it's called Wild Ride. So we have that for sale down in the description if you guys want to try it out. But just walking out into the workshop now.
Everyone's
Give
here.
me coffee.
You want coffee?
Give me the Wild Ride.
You want the Wild Ride?
Yeah.
A little coffee and a fancy wine glass.
It smells delicious, bro.
Well, we'll see if you guys can keep up. We got 2 projects going on today. And hopefully by the end of today, the big mystery of this whole cabinet will be answered, because we've been getting so many questions about how are you gonna get to the drawers up here?
Yeah.
How are you gonna get this stuff?
Jordan's gonna be working on the face plates and the handles for the drawers. And then Rodrigo and I are taking on the big project of making a nice big metal table for underneath.
Just 2 degrees. That's all.
Okay, do you think that you weld better than Jordan?
Are you asking me or?
Jordan,
Yeah.
would you say that you weld better than Kiwi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who welds better?
Me.
Sure.
Yeah. Is it a weld off?
No, no.
Is it a weld off?
So Kiwi, Jordan said that he welds better.
No way. He's just trying to cause trouble, isn't he?
No, but he really believes that.
He's lying.
No,
No,
you
he's
have to see
lying.
her face.
No,
his
he's
face.
100% lying.
Huh?
He's lying.
Why
You
is
know-
like
He's lying.
he believes that?
No,
He's wrong.
he doesn't believe that. Lovey, we've already had a weld off and you already lost once.
Well,
You
let's do
sure
it
you
again.
want to lose again?
Yeah. I haven't even touched the welder.
Well, you
I
let
got
me.
all the
You let
rust.
me be in charge of this, and I have been completely adequate of doing this.
Honey,
myself.
I'll be totally honest. You crushed the table, and I sucked today. I built barely even 2 doors.
You ain't gonna have any stacked coins with that. I'll tell you that.
Ha!
Okay. Wait a little bit.
Look at it. She already knows it's over.
Looks pretty lumpy to me, loves.
She already knows.
Okay, this is Kiwi's. Who's your winner?
Okay, clearly, as you can see here, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not gonna talk.
Hey!
So we ran out of wood filler to fill all the holes from the pocket jig. So took a little advice from Kake. He's like, they don't sell wood filler in Venezuela. We just took a little bit of sawdust and put a little glue in there and call it a day. So I've heard that method before and I figured I'd try it out, and I actually like it even more than the wood filler. So just filling all the holes now with a little bit of homemade wood filler. Yeah! The top of the table's all cut and the bottom shelf. Now we're just getting some gas going on this table. So we put this like layer of oil on here, and gasoline actually gets it off really quick. Then all we need to do is paint it, sand this metal. We're gonna leave this metal bare so we can weld on top of this if we want to. This is gonna be like our main workbench. This thing's gonna get beat to crap. We're gonna be hammering stuff, we're gonna be drilling stuff, we're gonna be welding stuff. That's why this is so strong. It's also custom built to fit in our workshop exactly, and the materials that cost under $200.
Perfect. Wow. What is that?
Did we make this for you?
Is that for you, honey? Wow, you guys.
He's gonna give a spoiler right now. This is how we're gonna reach all of these drawers. We built this super heavy metal table so we can stand up on it.
And then the plan eventually is to add some type of like stair
It's
on.
gonna be right here.
Like stairs.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a stair like right here.
Yeah,
So
to
we're
get
gonna
up
up.
onto it.
So we come here, we want this thing, just grab it like this.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Usually this space is totally wasted, like the very top here ceiling.
Right.
And look how much space, look how much functionality we got out of it, honey.
Absolutely. We're using up every single possible ounce of this workshop.
That's what you do when you've been living in 90 square feet for 3.5 years.
Yeah, you gotta maximize it.
Yeah, you figure out how to put everything together, how to make everything work.
Exactly.
So you guys, I think this is what we're gonna call it. We're beat. It's late, we're tired.
We were so determined to get this to this point today so we can show you guys the finished product.
Listen to this wind right now.
It is so windy right now.
But this is where we're gonna let you guys go. I think the last thing that I'll say about kind of this whole video, we talked a lot about the community aspect, and I think one of the most important things for us and one of the most special things is living up here with all these guys, our friends, like just being able to spend all of our time with them. This is where I let you guys go.
We love you guys so much. Rodrigo, you want to do the sign off? Hit the camera.
Bye!
See you next time!